So hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and let's talk about the K-League. So the 2023 K-League season is over and I'm gonna focus first, I'm gonna put myself here on the relegation group. So Seoul, Daejeon Hana, Jeju United, Gangwon FC, Suwon FC and Suwon Blue-Wings. And let's talk about these three. So it was a tight race, and we can see that because Gangwon finishes the season at 34, Suwon FC and Suwon Blue-Wings at 33, but because of differentials, Suwon Blue-Wings are the one going down. They are going down next year. They're gonna play in the K-League 2, and obviously this is a big loss for the K1, but I have to say, the K-League, the particularity of the K-League, I'm gonna say that because that's very important. And by the way, thanks a lot. We are getting so close to 100 subscribers. That's really nice, and I thank you all very much for the subscriptions that are coming. And the particularity of the K-League, looking at it with the old Asian panoramic the panoramic of the all Asian football, is the fact that it's so tight and anything can really happen here. And you can say, oh, this happens in every Asian league. I mean, at least most of them. But no, not really, because not at that level, not at this level, because and I think the reason is that in K1 we have just 12 teams. We have 12 teams in a league that is coming that is not new. It's not like 10, 15, 20 years old. We are talking about a league that has been around for a long time. And yes, teams perhaps change names from here and there, but more or less we are talking about these teams and these groups and this stuff. And so we are talking about a small number of teams that can all play and win against each other. And I'm gonna use this topic to talk about the playoff playing that is happening right now. The first leg happened between Suwon FC and Busan, and between Gangwon and Gimpo. And Gimpo and Gangwon, they have tied their game 0-0, and Busan have beaten Suwon FC at home 2-1. So we might see at least one new team after seeing Gimcheon that next year is coming back to the K1. We might see one between Busan and Gimpo coming back to K1 as well. And because their level, the level of K2 is really high. I mean, we have teams like Busan or like Gimpo that, yes, perhaps they don't have the level to win the league in K1, but they have the level to be really competitive and perhaps fight for something. And we've seen that this year with Gwangju, that has classified themselves third. We've seen with Daejeon Hana that, yes, they've played in the relegation group at the final part of this season, but they were really competitive. They had a good shot to be in the championship group. And so, I mean, that's what's really fun about the K-League, and that's what we really should always talk about, that this is a fun league and anything can happen. That's really nice. And yes, people might say, oh, because also great players, when they get competitive, they go away, they go in Europe, for example. But this happens pretty much everywhere. When you have really top tier talent, he goes. Perhaps you can say it happens a little bit more, but I don't think that's the main reason. I don't really think so. Anyways, Saturday, of course, I'm gonna talk about what's gonna happen between Busan Suwon and Gimpo and Gangwon. We'll see if we will have new K1 teams that are gonna join Gimcheon coming to K1, or if Suwon FC and Gangwon FC will manage to stay in the top tier of Korean football. And let's talk about the championship group. at the end of the day, we knew Ulsan Hyundai, they won the championship. The championship has been a while. Punk Steelers, we knew that they were secure of second place, and third place and fourth place. At the end of the day, was a thing between Gwangju and Jeonbuk, and Gwangju made that happen. Made their season, their first season in K1 after coming from K2. A podium finish season. That's great for them. Next year they're gonna play in the playoffs to get into the AFC Champions League Elite. Hyundai Jeonbuk Motors are gonna play in the AFC Champions League 2. And that's pretty much it for this season of the K-League. Of course, it's not over yet, because I'm gonna talk about the two playoffs playing games, promotion, relegation games, however you want to call them. And but this was a fun season. We will talk more deeply about the teams going towards next season. And that's pretty much it. I thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much.